Hey y'all, I'm Nicolette Amarillas. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be going over the barbell reverse lunge. Now I'll be using Tonal, but if you don't have access to Tonal, that's okay. All of the cues and helpful tips I'll be giving you work just the same with a regular barbell. Let's do it. Now the most important part about the reverse lunge, whether it's with a barbell, dumbbells, or a handle, is the weight distribution between both legs. The front leg really houses most of the strength and the power, whereas the back leg is there for balance and support. So before we get under our weight, let's just go over the reverse lunge in general to make sure we feel confident in executing the movement. So with the reverse lunge, we're thinking about this front leg being like 70% of the weight-bearing leg. The other leg is just 30% of weight bearing. Before you even begin, soften the knees and make sure you're just about hip distance or slightly narrower. From here, you'll reach the leg back and notice I have slight hinge coming through my hips, and I'm trying to lower down as far as I can before my leg touches the floor. Now at the bottom, I'm gonna rest my knee for a moment. At the bottom, I'm not afraid of my knee coming forward. I don't need a 90-degree angle. My knee is meant to flex, so coming forward is okay, as long as that feels comfortable. Keeping the hips tucked in and ensuring that I'm not coming into like this anterior pelvic tilt or this arch of the low back, but staying drawn in with those front hip bones coming up toward the rib cage. That way I keep this glute engaged. So from the bottom, I'm gonna stand and push through this front heel, not push off the back leg, but instead the front leg to come up and work this glute. So switching sides, again, bend the knee, try and lower as far as you can before that foot drops down, making sure only 30% of your weight is back there, shifting the weight forward just a little bit, tucking in the hips, squeezing the glute of this front leg, and then powering back up. A little quicker to give you an idea of what this looks like as we alternate. A big problem I normally see is stepping back and putting weight into it and then dropping down. So stepping back, putting weight, and then dropping down. And putting a lot of weight into that back leg. That's gonna cause knee pain, you're not gonna feel a whole lot of work in the front leg or either leg, and it's gonna be really uncomfortable. So now let's take those tips and bring them onto Tonal. Bar will come onto the shoulders as if you're doing a back squat or any back-loaded movement. Now, if you are on Tonal, I like to come inside of the arms just a little bit so that when I step back, the cable is vertical. So back to those cues. Chest is open and lifted, reaching the leg back, bending the knee, trying to wait as long as you can till you drop that leg. Power through that front glute, heel presses into the floor. Switch sides, reach back. Keep the hips tucked in, don't let that booty pop out. You'll notice way more engagement in the glutes if you don't lose that glute at the bottom. I'll do one more on each side. That's the alternating barbell reverse lunge. Hope you enjoy. Try it out.